Hey y'all, seems like it's been a long time. I guess it was just the other night, I don't know, when I last talked to you. She's, Mila, she's doing that, she's chewing on the blanket down there like a baby nursing. Look at her. Look at that baby girl. You look funny. You look funny, Mila. You look funny. She's funny. And here's what you call her, Lily. I always have to stop and think. Her name is Lily. Let me get this situated right here. Put a rubber band on that to keep it from falling. Well, I've got a bunch more white squares made, and I still got some more to go before that skein is used up. I got about 80% of that skein of yarn used up in the squares, so that's not bad. So I'm gonna try to tackle it a little bit tomorrow. Tackle what? I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. Tackle what? Oh, crocheting some more squares. I always second guess myself and then sabotage a project that I start. I'll find a reason or an excuse why it wouldn't work out, or why it wouldn't be worth all that length of time and work, because it wouldn't be that great and that interesting, or just crazy excuses to give up and not finish a project. Because I get impatient because there's a million other things I want to crochet. A million other patterns I haven't tried yet I want to do. A lot of psoriasis just driving me crazy. I've crocheted a few little Christmas trees the last 2-3 years. I want to make another one. I made two of them that's really neato. They got the bobble stitch all over them, and they're wintry green with snow on them kind of trees. I like that pattern. My eyelids itch because of that psoriasis in my eyelids. Drives me crazy. Oh God, it's miserable. I had a weird dream. I dreamed I happened to come across the Antichrist on a busy public thoroughfare, pedestrian thoroughfare in some big old city. And he was in amongst crowds of people going here and there and everywhere. Blended in, nobody knew who he was, but I did. Just bumped into him, and I instantly knew who he was. He looked real average. Very average, and he looked middle-aged and very average and bald on top and all that, blending into the crowd. Well, I told him off somehow. I told him how no, I couldn't go along with him and his beast system. I told him, no, I have to go to Jesus. And he got real mad. I just turned around and walked away. And he couldn't do nothing about it. Because I belong to Jesus. Now, how's that for a weird dream? I dream all kinds of stuff. Adventurous dreams where I'm always doing something, somewhere a little different, and I'm doing something. And it's like I'm on a journey trying to get somewhere to find Mom and Dad. But in the meantime, I come across all kinds of stuff to do where I work for people and help them out and get involved in helping people do things. And always get distracted with all the things I have to do. And sometimes I think, oh, I wish I could catch up with Granny. She's so far ahead of me. Because she died when I was around 13. And I'm 63 now. That's how far ahead of me she is in the afterlife. But when we die, it's not like that. It's not like somebody's far ahead of us. The timing's always just right for whenever we go. Everything's just right in heaven because Jesus makes it that way. Thank God. Thank God. I tried and tried and tried to make something. Crochet today. I didn't get much done. I just got to thinking about them cheerleaders. I don't know what got me thinking about that. There's always been just real silly cheerleaders. Silly nonsense. Ain't no ball players of any kind ever needed cheerleaders. They're them gals that do tryouts to get elected on a cheerleading team. They just act like it was the most important, most vital thing of their entire lives is to be an official cheerleader. So the competition was just heavy duty. If you got elected one of the cheerleaders, well, you thought you was just hot stuff. All it is just a bunch of silly, just people jumping up and down and hollering and screaming and swinging their legs out and throwing their arms up. That's all it is. Shoot. Bunch of silly shit. Shoot. People get too carried away with silly shit sometimes. God. I'm just laying here half asleep. My mind's just a-wandering. Thirsty. You know what would be good right now would be ice cream from Dairy Queen. That's what would be good right now. If anybody wants to go to this, run over to Dairy Queen for me and get me some ice cream, I'd sure appreciate it. I like the peanut butter parfait without the peanuts. Oh, that ice cream and hot fudge. And what else is it? Blizzards. I have to get Blizzards that don't have the hard chunks in them. Like an Oreo cookie. Blizzard has got them hard chunks of that cookie, and it's delicious. But them chunks are so hard, I can't gum them. So, that's cookies and cream, I think is what it is, or something like that. Oreo cookies or cookies and cream, I don't know. But it's good, I do know that. I do love, enjoy eating Oreo cookies and dunk them in milk and get them soft and then, that gum is good. We don't have anything sweet to eat in the house. This is highly unusual for us because we are both sweet aholics. But we've both been taking these keto apple cider vinegar gummies, and so I have cut back on my sugar anyway because the doctor told me that I was borderline diabetic. So I hope I've got my sugar level down some, but it's pure hell not enjoying anything yummy. I love desserts. Oh my God, I love desserts. Cakes and pies and pastries are my favorites. And soft, warm cookies, warm right out of the oven. Boy, howdy heck. And I want to try making some cakes where you pour a soda water in them. Soda water cakes. Like put a root beer in one. Or a Dr. Pepper, or shoot, just whatever you like. Ain't that crazy? Y'all, I'm gonna have to shut this video off and go to sleep because I feel all nice and relaxed and I want to go to sleep. So I'm gonna shut it off and say good night, y'all.